Is family court unfair to men and fathers? It used to be that unwed mothers had a superior right to custody and all the parental rights over the child unless and until the father filed a lawsuit to establish paternity. Now, at first glance, that may not seem fair, but the reason behind it is because maternity is much easier to prove than paternity. Because this mother gave birth to this child. Whereas with the father, we have to prove it. There has to be a DNA test if there's a dispute. And so the mother automatically had parental rights because, in theory, we didn't have to prove that she was the biological mother of the child. It's very rare that a mother will ever have a legal superior right to custody in Florida because now the Florida legislature has made it so that the presumption of paternity is established in a large number of ways. Time sharing is also 50-50 based on the best interest of the child. And in Florida, there's a presumption that 50-50 time sharing and shared parental responsibility is in the best interest of the child. And those factors are completely gender neutral. So this is from the report of the Florida Supreme Court Gender Bias Study Commission, and it is from March of 1990. Here are their findings. Contrary to public perception, men are quite successful in obtaining residential custody of their children when they actually seek it. That's from 1990, during the Tender Years Doctrine. But I did want to throw y'all a bone. Under visitation, number one, non-custodial fathers are disadvantaged in the allotment of visitation. These are the economics of divorce. It says men customarily retain more than half of the assets of the marriage and leave with an enhanced earning capacity. The remaining family members are left with less than half of the marital assets and a severely diminished and declining earning capacity. Number three, post-divorce families headed by women are the fastest growing segment of those living in poverty. For access to justice, it says women who lack means are routinely denied their statutory right to retain competent legal representation. Without competent counsel, women are critically disadvantaged in enforcing the right to alimony, equitable distribution of marital assets, and child support. Also, very importantly, number two, many lawyers will not represent women in divorce cases because women generally have fewer economic resources and therefore cannot afford the fees. This is because customarily, women were the ones who stayed home, took care of the home, raised the children, did not work, sacrificed their work history and their earning capacity for the sake of the marriage and the family, and now they're being punished for it. So to answer the question, no. Family court is not biased against men or fathers, at least not in Florida. I'll tell you who it is biased against: mothers.